My creative process is just write it all down. At the end of the day, you're going to pick and choose what you want to, do and not do.
I love that. But how do you stay consistent? Because I can bet you're not the only one who started out in the lockdown creating stuff like this, but you've stayed consistent. And a lot of times with consistency comes recognition, comes success and all that, which you have right now. But how do you stay consistent? And how would you advise people who are starting to be consistent?
To be honest, I didn't want to sound like one motivation aspect. You have to stay because life is hard. To be honest, when you're trying to make these videos, you have a job. Like now, I work on radio. I do TV hosting gigs here and there. I do a lot of things. So it is not the easiest thing to be consistent, if I'm being honest with you. But when I entered 2020, because 2021 was a year I felt like I wasn't being appreciated for the work I was doing. I remember I was at 15K followers made towards the end of the year. So I was at 15K followers.
15K?
15,000, yeah.
15,000, okay.
I'm not so sure I want to continue doing this. Yes,
really?
People appreciate me, but I don't think I'm getting what I should be getting.
Okay.
Because at the time I was comparing myself with people, which is a big mistake. Because there are people that started making content 1 month and then they had like 200K and they're getting brand deals. But I'd done that consistently for over a year, almost 2 years, and nothing was happening. But I got into 2022. I had not been to church in a while. For some reason, I went to church. That's what special. Like, where I just go to church? Because I got to church, I entered church, and the pastor preached a message that caught my attention. And then the thing I could get was just steady course. So I was like, I'm going to be consistent this year, no matter what happens. Whether I get 2,000 likes, whether I get 100 likes, whether I get 10,000 likes, I'm going to be consistent. So it was just that push I needed to start my year. So the 3rd of January, I didn't give myself a break. 2nd, 3rd, I was already putting out videos. Some were not getting the traction I was supposed to get. But before you know it, more people started seeing it. And now we're over 100,000 followers.
Yes, congratulations on getting 100K followers, right?
Thank you so much.
Yes, I mean, this is interesting. It's funny that someone like you talk about, wanting to give up, and because you felt, I wasn't being appreciated. I'm even talking about people that are way, not even 15K. You were 15K and saying this. So I think the lesson of consistency is something that at any stage people need to remind themselves about the need to stay consistent.
Definitely. And don't compare yourself because that's going to fight your consistency. Because I remember at the time a friend of mine sent me something and it was supposed to inspire me. A content creator that's almost at around the same time bought himself a second car at the time. I know some people are doing some shady things, but I know this
behind the scenes, right?
But I know this person personally, and I know that he's not doing something
shady. And
my friend said to me, "It's going to be your turn very soon."
I know,
that was supposed to be inspirational. But I'm like, dude, I'm not inspired. I'm sad.
I know what you're saying.
And people randomly joke with you when they hear a content creator, where's your Benz now? Because that's like the car running by.
I was going to come to that because that's a trend right now.
Yeah. So while you're also trying to be consistent, do not compare yourself because our journeys are different.
Definitely.
What I realized with myself is that my process is gradual. My growth is gradual. And that is why the kind of brand deals that I get right now are brands that, and that's the thing people don't know. You're at 5K. Somebody has come across your video.
Yeah.
I remember the day Omotola Jalade, the actress, randomly reached out to me. I'm having an event I want you to attend.
Wow.
I wasn't at how many K followers. She wasn't even following me at the time.
She probably loves you.
Yeah. Just a random thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And so you don't know that people are watching.
True.
You don't know that people are watching. And so they want to see whether you're going to stay the course.
Honestly.
A brand doesn't want to associate with somebody that's just going to be there for 2 months and then you're done.
True.
So once they see that this person has been here, we can trust him with our brand.
Wow.
So I think that's what ends up happening.
That's
so if you are looking to work with those kind of brands, not those kind of brands that, you want to, let me talk about those kind of brands. If you want to work with reputable brands, you have to be consistent. Because a brand a business that has been running for 10, 20, 15 years is not just going to want to use somebody that we're not sure whether is going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you also have to see yourself as a company that is building yourself for the
brand
long haul.
Yourself.
Exactly.
True. So Jay has just given us a lesson on consistency, and it's nice to see that, someone like you who does this really amazing work would talk about consistency and how important it is, and how there was a time you wanted to give up and you needed to reapply that lesson to your own, journey. I think that makes so much sense. But also while you were talking, you talked about how, it's the season for content creators right now when it comes to making money. So I'm going to ask you, how do content creators make money, just for people who are, not knowledgeable about that at all. And why do you think is now that, you know, a lot of content creators are actually like cashing out big, if you get what I mean?
I think, yeah, I mean, like you said, it's the season. I mean, there's so many platforms to create content. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's Twitter. Do you understand? There's Facebook. A lot of us say it's not about me anymore, but there are people there on Facebook actually cashing out big on Facebook. Do you understand? So yeah, we make videos because brands believe in us. And believe that you have a community that is willing to buy into my brand because of you. Yeah. And so because of brand attachments, and not just that, ambassadorial deals, you know, not just that, you know, hosting of events, you know, so not just people that work on TV. Now I work on TV, I work on radio. So yes, I host events by profession. Yeah. But because you're in that space, that opens you up to a lot of things.
A lot of opportunities.
I mean, there are jobs like you can be a hype man. There's this lady who, I mean,
I know a guy too. Yeah,
exactly.
Really good at
exactly. You can be a hype person. So the thing about being a creative and someone that people know is that it just launches you into a space where you can do everything. You can be in movies. You can do anything. People want to work with you. So it's almost like you went to a reality TV show and you're out.
True.
Just like you.
It's social media.
Exactly. It's social media. So there's so many things you can do as long as people can see you. And that's the thing, because we're constantly in people's faces every single day. So people are like, why can't you be in my movie? Why can't you be my ambassador? Why can't I pay you to tell your people to, you know, follow my page and, you know, buy what I'm selling? Do you understand? And some people charge as much as 2 million, 3 million for a post. You understand? It seems far-fetched, but at the end of the day, people put a lot of work into building their brand. So why can't they charge what they charge?
Why can't they make money from their brand?
Exactly.
I like the fact that you talked about how it's the visibility that brings the money. The more people that see you, the more money comes to you a lot of time. Not in all cases, but a lot of times. Because I remember like way back, we had traditional media like the TV and radio were the places to get the visibility. Now it's social media because of the fact that we're in digital age.
Exactly.
So all you need to do is do good work, be consistent in it, and people will find you. And that's how the money comes to you.
Exactly, that's how the money comes to you.